I am not teaching, I am publicly learning. But hi and welcome to Learning for the Life in the UK test part 305. The Northern Ireland Assembly while doing standing yoga, and if you participate in the standing yoga, better sit down. A Northern Ireland Parliament was established in 1922. When Ireland was divided, but it was abolished in 1972, shortly after the Troubles broke out in 1969. So in 1922, Ireland was divided in Northern Ireland and the Free Irish State. And then there was Northern Ireland Parliament. And in 1972, the Troubles broke out in 1969. It was about some people who wanted to be, that Scotland stays one country, but still be not a part of the United Kingdom. And others people who wanted to be a part of the United Kingdom. And probably rather be part of the United Kingdom than being split from the rest of Ireland. Otherwise it wouldn't make a lot of sense. Something like that. The Northern Ireland Assembly was established soon after the Belfast Agreement or Good Friday Agreement in 1998. So in 1972 it was abolished, and then around 30 years later, 26 years later, with the Good Friday Agreement in 1998, or soon after it in 1988, so at the end of the 90s, almost 2000, there was the Northern Ireland Assembly established. There is a power sharing agreement which distributes ministerial offices amongst the main parties. There is a power sharing agreement which distributes ministerial offices amongst the main parties. Whatever, there are main political parties and they are somehow sharing the ministerial offices among them. The Assembly has 90 elected members, known as MLAs, Members of Legislative Assembly. There we have it. Members of Legislative Assembly. Why of Legislative Assembly and not Northern Ireland Assembly? They are elected with a form of proportional representation. So they're somehow elected based on somewhat proportional representation. Now we're having a picture of a Northern Ireland Assembly building known as Stormont. I just want to look longer at it because it's just beautiful. So, the Northern Ireland Assembly can make decisions on issues such as education, agriculture, the environment, health and social services. The UK government has the power to suspend all devolved assemblies. I still don't know what devolved means, and now where it is used in the text, maybe I'm going to look it up. But I'm not sure if I have to. So, I mean, if it is necessary, I'm going to do it if it's necessary. Otherwise, we're going to pay attention. If you find it out, ourselves. The UK government has the power to suspend all devolved assemblies. It has used this power several times in Northern Ireland when local political leaders found it difficult to work together. Who has made that assessment that some local political leaders find it difficult to work together? Are they then coming all together and saying, hey, England, we find it difficult to work together, decide you for us? In the sense of rather a third party decides or something like that, because someone make an assessment of what example I just delivered to make it sound properly? Or is it that England decides when the local political parties cannot work difficult together? Who makes this decision? So, the Northern Ireland Assembly can make decisions, for example, education, or agriculture, or the environment, or health, or social services. But the UK government seems to have at all times the possibility to suspend the assemblies, and that happened several times. And that happens when the local political leaders are finding it difficult to work together. And I have a suspicion that it's not that they find it difficult to work together, but that Britain or that England senses when they are not working together. I assume that there are objective reasons with that they can't get a majority for a vote, something like that. So if I have to give the ministerial offices to different people, and they need 51% to come to a decision for a law for agriculture, and they never find 51% if they should do that field they are not, then it's an objective reason that they can't decide it. And no third one decides, because this is that the rule. I want to understand it. I wouldn't have to make any assumptions if it would be written here. And I'm not just taking information as written here. I want to understand them and I want to know how it works out. And that is a friendly idea I have how it could work out. I am not able to make anything more positive as an assumption, how it works out. So that was it. The Northern Ireland Assembly, what we had written to it. If you're here for the media and the government, you can come to the next part. If not, we're going to do now a bit standing yoga. And if you participate in it, that's the honest. Maybe we should just say that more clearly. If you participate in the standing yoga, that is setting on this. We're doing the crap in the morning. Legs are sitting wide apart. And we're breathing in. We're lifting the arms up. And we're breathing out and we're bringing the arms down. And we're breathing in the arms up. And we're breathing out and the arms coming down. And again in the arms up. And the arms down. And we're breathing in the arms up. And we're going directly over to the REG and the wind. We're breathing in. And out, we're leaning back with closed hands. And again in into the middle. And out, we're breathing out and going back. And again in into the middle. And out, we're leaning back. And again in into the middle. And out of the arms down. Would we not give room for manipulation that if one party knows that England will decide if they can't agree on something in their favour? Could we not just block and knowing that England will decide in their favour? And someone could even think further. That way someone could make all the time problems, so that the parliament has to be suspended all the time, and that at the end the whole parliament gets dissolved because it seems as if the parliament couldn't work together, so someone could actually manipulate the whole work of the Northern Ireland Assembly and the whole political field just by disrupting it. I don't know, there's not much written, and by these rules I think all this would be possible, and the consequences could be dire, certainly. Now we're going on with the next exercise. It is the triangle. These toes are pointing in that direction, laying into that, we're breathing in and lifting the arms up. And we're breathing out and we're shifting just the upper part of the body over to one side. And out, going down and looking up to the other end. And we're breathing again in into the middle. And out over to the other side. We're breathing again in. And out over to one side. And out over, looking up to the other end. And again in. And out back in the middle. That was the triangle, and I don't really want to give people ideas, but now if the parliament gets completely suspended, it could also mean that when some people in Northern Ireland are saying that they won't indeed be separated from England and that they are coming again back together with the Republic of Ireland. So is it not possible through that two free windows to find a loophole? And I don't really want to give people ideas, but the next exercise, what is it? Let's do the standing cutting curl. We're having the feet standing together, we're having an inch space between the feet, and we're breathing in and lifting the arms up. And we're breathing out. And breathing again in and come up on the tiptoes. and out, we're going down. We're going to stay the whole time on tiptoes while we're doing this exercise. We're breathing again in and coming up. And out and again down. And again in, up. And out and again down. And last up. And out and down. And now breathe in. And out the arms down. And also the heels. The feet are standing together, we're breathing in and lifting the arms up. And we're breathing out, we're doing the down diving dolphin. And we're doing the marmot. Breathe in, bend the right leg and stretch only the left leg. Breathe out. Breathe in and change. And out, bend the left leg and stretch the right leg. Breathe again in, both legs straight. And out, bend the right leg and stretch the left leg. Breathe again in and change. And out. Again in into the middle. And out. Last time. Left leg straight. Breathe again in, both legs straight. And out. And we're doing the penguin. We're breathing in and lifting the right arm up to the sky. We're bending the left leg, the left knee, and looking up the right shoulder to the right hand. We're breathing in and bring the arm again back in. And out and down, both legs straight. Now with the other arm, breathe in and lift and open the left arm to the sky, bend the right knee and look over the left shoulder to the left hand up. Breathe in the arm again in and out and down. Now breathe in and come halfway up with a straight back and out and again down. Back and in and halfway up into monkey half lift and out and down. Breathe in, the arms up, close your hands and bring them down. No, this was, I think it was a Scottish part. No, it was actually the Northern Ireland Assembly. The Northern Ireland Assembly. We're going to continue the next part with the media and the government. So thank you very much, and see you next time.